Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for you for March 2020. I apologize that the setup is a little crowded, a little different. We're moving stuff around in my house right now, so this is where I have to do it. I'm so sorry that the video is late. I really wanted it to come out on time for March, so I'm also going to do love readings for every sign. After I record all of the signs readings for March, I'm going to also do a bonus love reading for every sign. Just to kind of make up for the video coming out late. So this is going to be for Aquarius, March 2020. Let's see what your main focus or main energy for the month is going to be. Alright, so there's something happening within the next few weeks. This is your card. Your message for March is going to be something specific happening for you or to you within the next few weeks. So Aquarius, at the bottom of the deck, your message says don't stop. This is overall energy as well. And for it to be saying don't stop, this card came out for the first two signs I did, which were the other air signs, Gemini first and then Libra. This message came out for both signs, either as their main message or their overall message. It doesn't matter. It's very, very important for you to not give up on something. This may be a collective air energy since it, came out for all of the other air signs as well. But this is an energy of something that you are pursuing, that you're after, that you want, that you're hoping for, that you're praying for, that you're trying to manifest. It says to not give up on that. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep doing. Keep heading in the direction that you know you are meant to be headed in. The direction of your desire. So we're going to look at changes and energies you could be dealing with most prominently in the month of March. This is for Aquarius 2020. Aquarius. Okay, how will Aquarius be dealing with changes and energies around Aquarius for March 2020? Okay, we have sentimental feelings. I believe Libra also got that card, or Gemini, one of the other signs. But this is you being very much in your feelings, maybe about something or someone from the past, Aquarius. Relationship dynamics. This may even be with someone that you've known your whole life, a family member, a close friendship, or something of that nature where you're dealing with something happening around your relationship dynamic. We have religion and spirituality. So your religion and your spirituality is going to be very, very important in the month of March. It's going to play a huge factor in the way that you do things and the things that you decide to do in the direction that you go. Your religion and spirituality will be something that you rely on heavily. It will be something that maybe even helps you to mend, I'm hearing for some of you, a relationship that meant a lot to you in the past. Maybe you're feeling very nostalgic. Mercury is in retrograde still, so that energy is very prominent with all of the signs. Thinking of the past relationships, childhood's coming up, maybe even some childhood traumas are coming up for some of us. But you have an important relationship that you're dealing with, the dynamics of that relationship. Maybe there's going to be a change in the way that you handle things with a particular person, or in the way that you handle your relationships that may be different from the way that you've previously handled relationships. We have sobriety. So that message speaks for itself. For some of you, Aquarius, is stepping away from drinking or stepping away from doing drugs or whatever it is, shopping, food, whatever it is that you maybe even if it's obsessing, over your love life or over a romantic connection, you are coming to a place where you don't have to codepend on that type of energy. So, very important for some of you. Let's look at what's going on for you, Aquarius, for March 2020. For Aquarius, the month of March. Okay, first card out, we have the Emperor. Some of you are healing relationships with your father or a male figure. This could be relationships with a boss or a boss in your life. This could be you sitting in the Emperor energy. We have the Two of Swords and the Hermit card. We have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Pentacles. Well, the Empress is showing up at the bottom of the deck with the Emperor here. So maybe the relationship dynamic card was speaking to this Emperor and this Empress connection. I'm going to put the Empress over here with the Emperor. We have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius, that could be you, Gemini, or Libra. That's air energy. So we have this energy here, that relationship between the Empress and the Empress. So this could be your mom and dad. This could be you, your husband and the husband and the wife. However it is for you. The Emperor is definitely a fated relationship. It's a soulmate relationship. These are counterparts. This is the mother and the father of the tarot. So looking at the religion and spirituality card, it does show me that the Emperor and the Empress is definitely a relationship that's like soul based. It's deeper than surface level. So some of you could be dealing with that, hoping for that, praying for that, looking for that in some way. We're going to clarify to see what exactly is going on between these two. But we do have them both out here. So we are probably, especially in your love reading, going to be talking about a soulmate relationship. Something that's divinely guided, maybe even twin flame or karmic. Because I see the Wheel of Fortune, and sometimes for me that speaks to karma. But we'll see what we have. We have the Two of Swords, more air energy, but this is the Two of Swords is being at a stalemate. So maybe you or the other person cannot make up their mind about what they want to do, or something has stopped, something just has not progressed between the two of you. We have the Hermit card, so someone went into solitude. We have the Knight of Cups coming in with an offer, an emotional offer. The Knight of Pentacles coming in with a stable offer. The Page of Pentacles wanted to put his part in as well. Wheel of Fortune indicating change, reaping what you sow, maybe even a stroke of good luck, or, and I have to be honest, some bad luck for some of you because I'm saying the Five of Pentacles. Some of you could be having some struggles financially or feeling really rejected in some sense. So tell me about the Empress and the Emperor. Okay. We have these two people working together either to build an empire, start a business, working really hard together to maybe on the relationship dynamic. Maybe this is someone that, this relationship is probably something that has been well established over a number of years, months, or, however long, different times for different people. But this is something that both parties are wanting to continue to put effort into. And I do see that they don't want to give up. Someone's going to be taking action here. And I saw the take action card right underneath. Don't stop. So that's telling me that someone's going to be taking action here. I also see that with the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. So we'll get to that in a sec. Let's see what this Two of Swords is about. Tell me about the Two of Swords for Aquarius, please. We have the Queen of Cups. So maybe Aquarius, for some of you, you have a lot of different options. You don't really know who to give your time and energy to. But again, Queen and King of Cups, very strong. soulmate relationship. This relationship dynamic card is going to be very important and very meaningful, because I'm still seeing honestly here these two people. For one, they're not sure what they want to do, because it's the same energy I'm getting from the Emperor and the Empress with the Queen and the King of Cups. They're soulmates. The way that this came out, their backs to each other. They're clarifying the Two of Swords, which is a very soulmate energy. They want to work together, but they won't communicate that. They won't do it. You're being advised now to not give up, to take action, to don't stop. This is within the next few weeks. And your sentimental feelings may be coming up here, sending you into hermit mode. Maybe you're in hermit mode working on your religion and spirituality, really getting in touch with what you call soul source, what you believe in, learning yourself. We have the Hermit card, so I feel like something has ended for some of you very painfully, and it did cause you to do some soul searching. And this ending caused someone to do some soul searching. So we have the Nine of Cups, now knowing that he's coming in with an apology because something has ended. So maybe this Hermit, if you're dealing, some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, but if you're dealing with someone who has ended something with you, walked away from you, they want to come back and apologize to you for the pain that they caused. And, Knight of Pentacles, I wanted to say this could be a totally different person, but I'm seeing with the Double card that this is probably the same person. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Getting strong earth energy in the reading as well. But, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But I'm seeing that this relationship or connection can be toxic. It can be that a person in the connection is very much so focused on themselves rather than the connection itself. They're very codependent on the relationship, though. They need you there for something. We have the Hangman. So now this person's having an awakening. They're seeing things from a different perspective. They're wanting to sacrifice something. We have a missed opportunity. So I'm seeing, though, let me just finish clarifying before I say that. One more, please, for Aquarius. Well, two came out. So Ace of Wands here. So someone wants a new start, right? You or your person wants a new start. But there has been something here that caused the relationship to end in a painful way. And so this person wants to apologize. They see things differently. But you may or may not think that their offer is enough here. The Four of Cups coming out. And it may shock them, causing a change in your relationship. Oh, you're not going to take me back? Maybe this is something that you always do. You always try and put forth that effort. And I usually scrape these up and start, but I want to keep going with your reading, Aquarius, because there's something here about an unexpected change. Very much something that they don't see coming. Or if this person is coming to apologize to you, maybe you don't see this coming. But I am seeing over here with the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Wands, a lot of fire energy. And this is about feeling left out in the cold. But things are happening behind the scenes for me, which is what the Three of Wands would tell me. That you're waiting for something, or someone's waiting for something. They don't see it, and then it comes in rather quickly. It comes in very unexpected. So something's going to happen here that is unexpected. I feel like within the next few weeks for you, Aquarius. Something within this relationship, within this soulmate connection for some of you, within this father-mother connection or something of that nature, something's going to happen here that's going to kind of throw you, take you, you're going to be taken aback by it. We have the 18 coming out in the Alice deck. This says no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. So that's advice for some of you, Aquarius, Also 26, it's always tea time. Eternity, endless moments, and repetition. Some of you can be feeling a very deep energy of things are just so routine, so day to day. You need to remember how powerful you are, and you have the ability to change situations that don't give you power. If you want power in those situations, you can change those. So we have curiouser and curiouser. Discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. And your overall energy, you can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present, not in the past, not in the future. Be in the present. What messages do we have for the sign of Aquarius for March 2020? For Aquarius for March 2020. We have empowerment. If you're more powerful than you realize, it's safe for you to be powerful. Aquarius, March 2020, please. Okay. Bottom of the deck says to make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. We have Ready, Set, Go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. And music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. So, you're being advised on how to be powerful here. You want something, you go after it. Dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Manifest what it is that you want. You have the power to do so, to make a wish. Strong manifestation energy here for you, Aquarius. So let's see what Aquarius is dealing with for March 2023. For Aquarius, March 2020. We have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. We have prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. And it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So, Aquarius, you have prosperity lies ahead. Let's focus on that. That's real good news. This could be happening for you, something, being very lucrative for you around the new moon in Taurus time frame, which I think is coming up here after Aries season. Taurus is next, so within the next few months, maybe within the next few weeks, though, for some of you. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, fiery climax, full moon in Aries. This is a tower moment here, but this is action being taken, sudden action that you don't expect or the other person doesn't expect to take. Now is the time to release negativity, and a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So some of you can be dealing with either of these signs: Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, or Libra. Let's look at some specific energies that you may be dealing with. Aquarius for March. Get 3 specific situations or energies Aquarius will be dealing with in March. 3 specific energies for Aquarius, please. We have a message of concern. We have child. And we have thoughts. So I'm going back to the energy of sentimental feelings here with this child and this thoughts. Maybe you hear something. Maybe it triggers you back to your childhood again with the Mercury in retrograde. Things like that's happening for us. But I think that maybe you're getting some type of contact, Aquarius, that takes you back to a feeling you felt during childhood. Maybe this is someone that you know from childhood or someone that you have a child with. But we have someone, maybe you're receiving a documentation though and it worries you. Or you're receiving some type of information. It doesn't necessarily have to be on paper. But you're receiving some type of information and it concerns you. It worries you or, something of that nature. And maybe it has something to do with the child. Or this could be a whole nother situation for some of you. Some of you can be getting pregnant. Some of you can be thinking about having a child or thinking about your children with thoughts here. And we have journey at the bottom of the deck. So some of you can be going on a trip, taking a journey. Let's get some more specific energies for Aquarius for March 2020. Anything else? March 2020. March 2020. March 2020. Aquarius. March 2020. Alright. So Aquarius, we have wealth showing up here. Amen to that. We know prosperity lies ahead for you. Older woman, dealings or relationships with an older woman. For some of you, something coming up here about an older female in your life. The relationship with this person, the connection with this person. You may be having sentimental feelings about this older woman, thoughts about it, back to, things, the way things were. For some of you, this is a grandma, mom, or aunt, or something like that. And, I clearly see what this message is for an Aquarius that's in my life. So, her grandmother died. And I'm seeing the connection here with the child card, with the message of concern, how she had to hear about it. She does have to travel to come to the funeral. So it's very much showing me that here. So that could be the case for some of you as well, some similar situation. We have Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift, Aquarius. Some of you can be, this can be a marriage coming together or a bond for some of you. For some of you, that Empress and Emperor energy, these are two very successful energies. And these are two people that are like bosses and they come together and they build an empire. You can be that type of person to where you have, or you're in the energy of where you're able to give these gifts, or someone's giving you a beautiful gift. You could be getting married, getting proposed to. For some of you, this is an inheritance of some sort. We have Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. So Aquarius, that's something that you need to know. Someone will gossip about all of your secrets. So be careful who you talk to and what you talk to them about. We do have a broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Some of you need to know that for March. Lily, we have spiritual love. So I'm definitely seeing a wedding. Maybe you're getting married within the next few weeks or something like that. Getting proposed to or something like that within the next few weeks. We have Rooster here. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Maybe that's this person telling all your secrets. Alright, Aquarius, we're going to get an affirmation or advice card for you. And that's going to close out the reading for March. But I do hope that you will come back and watch the love specific reading. And I'm excited to do the love reading for Aquarius because of that Empress energy, that soulmate energy, that spiritual love energy. I don't know what's going on. My rising is Aquarius, so I'm interested. Some of the stuff kind of resonates. So, Aquarius, what is the message for Aquarius for March 2020? What does Aquarius need to know? Okay. The fastest way to fulfillment is to live my values. So what is it that you value? Your morals, your values. What is it that's important to you? Because you need to know what that is. That is the fastest way to have fulfillment in your lives. To be happy, to feel full, to feel complete. You need to understand what's invaluable, what's important to you, what you prioritize. And you need to put effort and energy into that thing. Okay? And we have to take it one day at a time. So this one is talking about being fast, but this one is just telling you that steady wins the race. You will get there. You just have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. So, Aquarius, this is all that I have for you. I hope that you have a good rest of your March if this is where we part. If not, then I look forward to speaking to your love life in the love reading that's coming up. So, take care.